Must indeed, my friend, aren't you? Ah, this time. All was prepared for it. Well, I would be, but apparently to get something. No, damn it. I'll do that rather quickly. Then we're gonna look at that goddamn dragon and see if we can get it annoyed enough to hurt us. Sounds like quite a good plan if you ask me. But before that, yeah, one tiny second. I want to get something. Now it was a pretty long day, and so I have prepared a bit more coffee than usual, just in case I'm getting sleepy while doing this. And, you know, just in case. Now, let me change around, make you big, and I can see I have some wounds. Let's take care of that. Oops. Come on, do it again. Nice shield here, just in case. Because there. Right, so all the way up there in the background. Looks a bit shabby from the distance, but you know, it's a dragon. And I'm pretty damn sure I can very easily manage to piss that one off.
At your service.
That's definitely right, I took you with me because...
At your service.
Yeah, it gets a bit pissy when it comes to the background and stuff. And just to remind people of the highlight of last time, for me personally, I was like, okay, I see. A cultist rope. Oh, that's a normal rope. Then we got a chase and shaman ropes. And then you would be like, a red father's rope. My. That guy has an interesting taste, doesn't he? For a red father. Religion. You always manage to amuse me greatly, don't you? Now then. We are not afraid. We've slaughtered quite a few of your people already. Yeah. You better be peaceful.
Sten is not a name, is it?
Do you always begin conversations this way?
It's your rank, is it not? I have met a few Qunari in Antiva, you know. Not much for conversation.
It is an entrance. What could be in here? IO Blood. Yeah, it's just way back, isn't it? I mean, good on them to actually give me a shortcut. Because I sure shall don't want to go all the way back around.
So those designs you have all over your back.
Whoa, okay.
I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass.
Good. Time for you to die. No, I really want to do that now. I'll take you.
We await your triumphant return.
Oh, don't you worry. Yes, game, I know you're making it very dramatic and all.
Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory. Beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name!
Well, doesn't seem that interested in fighting right now.
Show yourself to be Andraste's.
No, don't you worry, I will do whatever the hell I want. That's the nice thing about this game. I think I never were at this point, because, well, mostly I don't just go rim fine enough to follow along with his little ideas. Stuff to loot.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Yes, maybe you could have. But then you decided to sit on the sideline and don't do
Perhaps I
anything.
could have a try at that.
Shut up. You're not doing anything, I will break it. So typically speaking, when I'm here, I do not get the pass. But I will say this, it's kinda nice to actually play things a bit differently than usual. Is this gonna burn me? Probably not. Good old Dragon Age. Some fun to be had indeed. Gosh, this was quite a long week, wasn't it? Well, now my memory is anything to go by. That's not necessarily the case. And I remember there was some annoying riddle inside here. I'm not looking forward to that at all. I don't actually like riddles that
What is
much.
this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
I feel like we have just entered the Grand Cleric's bedchambers, where no one has gone before.
I mislike this.
You must like that, you say. Shit.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Well then, who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this.
We?
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste.
We
For
stayed so.
years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
The Imperium is kinda, you know, quite powerful.
Is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
What do you know about the disciples of Andraste?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task.
Sounds like a pretty boring task if you ask me.
Now they have lost
Yeah, well.
their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
Maybe they just got tired of, in a sense they have forgotten, no?
They have forgotten that Andraste was just a messenger. They speak no more of the Maker, only of their false Andraste, an even greater sin.
So, how did the belief spread to the rest, eh?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
And I guess after centuries they got kinda bored just looking at a pot of ash. Well, would you like me to get rid of them?
The Maker will sit in judgment of them when the time comes.
Yeah, so they do not regard you very highly.
Colgrim knows not of what he speaks. His heart is laced with poison, and he has led many astray.
Well, not as many anymore. I killed quite a few of those, you know. Kinda solves the problem, huh? Yeah, so the dragon is not untrusted in.
No.
Surprising.
Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The
Well,
dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
yeah, but you know, that does help. Just ask the church, they do know about that. Nice display of power and wealth goes a long way to make people very, very impressed. Oh, who exactly are you, my friend?
I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived. And I have lived a very long time.
Well, yes, if you actually there when Andraste, you know, kinda got ended. It's a while. Ooh, you know her.
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker?
Jesus, you're trying to be philosophical about it, eh?
In meditation, often without food or water.
So, how is
I
it possible,
made a vow
my friend?
To Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
Would be a true shame if somebody were to, you know, mess with those, eh? So what can you tell me about the
You
urn?
already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste.
Well, that much we know.
What else is there to tell?
Don't know, shape, size, form, something? No, an urn can look a bit different. Ah. Well, okay then, let's not waste time. How do I get to the
You
urn?
have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
Oh boy, that sounds, So, can I fight
It
in
is
you?
not my place to decide your worthiness.
Yes, of course, you're gonna give me some
Gauntlet
king
does
riddles or
that.
something, don't you?
If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not,
What exactly is this
the
gauntlet?
gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith.
Well, shit.
and
Faith,
we
you say.
shall see how your soul fares.
Well, that does not bode well. That sounds unpleasant. Can it be avoided?
No.
It kinda sounds so, yeah. Oh, anything else? More
You will
specific?
understand what it is when you face it.
I am
Before you go,
very much looking
there's
forward to this.
something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy.
Well, no, lots of dead bodies
There is
around.
suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You betrayed Jowan to Irving.
Well, I did, yes,
He
kinda.
was almost killed. And he lost the one thing that mattered. Lily. Jowan trusted you.
Yes, he did.
Tell me, do you think you failed Jowan?
You kinda forgot the part where later on I met him again, and then I murdered him. You know, let me just not talk about it too much. Let's see here. Well, first things first, how do you even know that?
Your path is laid out before me and plain to see. In the lines of your face and the scars on your heart. Do you believe you failed Jowan?
No, not really. He was dabbled in blood magic, and he's not a rare,
Then
you
do
know.
not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours nor someone else's.
You can't really tell.
It's easy for
that,
others to
is it?
judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought you were going to go on a weepy tirade and try to share your feelings.
What?
Arshera, leave the past where it falls.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Oh, come on.
And now this self-flagellation? Oh, that is what comes next in these things, no?
And what of those that follow you?
Oh, come on.
Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different.
Yes, don't
if
worry, you
you
told
were
me
with
that about
Duncan
in
on the
long
battlefield.
detail.
You could have
Actually, didn't we
shielded
kinda got, you know, to
from the
the
killing blow.
Maxi times?
You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him.
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better.
Jesus. Honestly,
If I just
Alistair,
had
come
the
on.
chance, maybe I...
And the Antivan elf.
I don't think he has many
Oh, is it my
regrets.
turn now? Hurrah! I'm so excited.
Many have died at your hand. But is there any you regret more than a woman by the name of...
How do you know about that?
I know much. It is allowed to me. The question stands, however. Do you regret?
Yes, the answer is yes, if that's what you wish to know. I do. Now move on.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
The way is open,
Well, what do you expect from him?
luck.
Of course.
and may you find what you
Since he
seek.
basically started this whole thing by, I want to die in my cage. And I was like, no, you're not gonna die in your cage because I can use you. Now, before we continue on, let me just do a little check here. And let's see if this actually works. No, he still wouldn't will. And on we go. Now. Ah, yes. I'm so very much looking forward to this part.
Alright, alright.
Honestly, dying by the dragon's hand sounds... Ah, God, this is gonna be horrible, isn't it?
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come.
Hello, undead.
Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light.
Jesus, do you have
Of
to run?
what do I speak?
I didn't even listen to you. Dreams?
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Good to know that I was right.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A coconut. Yes, of course, a coconut. How about the tune?
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Well, if you continue on this level, we might be able to get this done. Oh.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Yeah, I know. That's a very sad story. You do need your martyrs, because
An eye
otherwise...
for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
yeah, vengeance?
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength.
Yeah, that didn't work out that well.
I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Yeah, and if you follow that line of thinking, everything goes to shit. Somewhere along the line, somebody has to be like, you know what, I've actually had enough of this shit. Otherwise, you just continue killing and killing and killing. You kill them, they kill you, and then it's continue for the next 20 generations.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Well, jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alemanni, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
Oh well, you make this vulnerable.
Towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains?
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky.
How very nice.
No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
It's kinda dreary, to be fair. But you know, who am I?
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? That is not of what I speak.
Shit. Did you maybe want to attack me? Although, let's not just fight you. Why don't I just do that? It's a lot more easy.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Yeah?
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium.
Ooh,
the Maker kindled
what
the
a
sun's
tactic.
flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth.
Oh, great.
I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Which kinda makes your maker... Oh god, isn't that... Yes, it is. Hello?
Had fun with the riddle game?
Yes, as much as possible. What now? More tricky spirits.
I didn't think I'd fool you. But am I really a spirit? Or is all this in your mind? Are you in the Fade, perhaps?
I'm not, and you are dead.
Honestly, I don't know. I am part of the Gauntlet, I am Jowan, I am you. All these statements are true.
Believe me, you're not me. I wouldn't know that much. I mean, seriously, look at it. Your excuse of a beard, even. But do something about it, my friend. Oh, well. So, what is your purpose exactly?
To speak to you and to offer advice.
Oh, nice.
You have come so far since I saw you last. The last vestiges of your shackled life in the Circle have all but fallen away. You are free of the past, and nothing will hold you back. Be strong, my friend. Do not falter.
Well, thanks, guy I killed.
I have something for you. Use it well. It makes me happy, knowing you will be the mage that I never could.
Don't worry, I'm very much contemplating using blood magic and stuff like that, so, you know, maybe we're not that different after all. The game is saving. Are you seriously gonna make me fight myself?
I'll get on it.
Yes, of course. Hey, I can see myself. Isn't that nice? I stoned him, he stunned me. Wait, I'm dead? Shit. And I didn't see that one coming. Maybe I should have actually looked at my head. A bit more. It kinda does not prove anything. Alright with that.
Weird.
Maker's breath and beautiful. Did you see that? Did you see me? Magnificent.
I kinda disagree.
Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles.
Ah, this looks like a simple enough puzzle. Let us put our heads together.
Simple enough.
Look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Okay, let's look. Okay, that looks
Say
good.
the word.
Yep.
That's it! That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Now I need to make the second one. Solid too. Yeah, I hate riddles.
I'm here.
Who's holding? You are holding the back one, don't you? No. No. Actually would need one that holds both. Could be this one.
Games are less exciting when no one falls to their death. Oh well. Let's just get someone across and be done.
Okay, let me actually check the need. So that's just one. Need to know all of those that can do two. You are just one. Okay, so with you I could probably hold the second one. Okay, so that's the middle one. I need you. I need you. I need you. That's the first one.
I'm here.
Wasn't that actually the second one? Am I just stupid? You also hold the second one. If I kind of managed to confuse myself here somehow. Interesting. Okay, I can get two solid. Now you do that one. Let me actually write a few notes for that one. Oh, even better. Let me just look it up, if that's actually possible. Gotta shave my shift for time. Excuse me. Yeah, yada 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 yada. I think that would be it.
At your service.
Then we go here. And oh Jesus.
What can I do?
This looks promising. You know, for once I will actually totally agree with you and be like, yeah, we shouldn't do that. We actually for once have better things to do.
By the Maker. It's the Urn of Sacred Ashes. That's it. That's really it.
Mother of Mercy. It is...
It is. Misty Stone's left commit on inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of earthly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Okay, so you want me to do this naked? Ah.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet.
Yes, and I'm naked.
You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You
also
have proven
naked.
yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Unfortunate adventure. Oh, come on, game. Could you please let me at least loot? No, of course not, game. They're very much religious. Now I actually have to make a decision, don't I?
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
Indeed.
Congratulations. You found a waste bin.
Indeed.
Nice vase. I should get one for my house.
Everybody's like, yeah. Now what am I gonna do? On one hand, yes, sure, we can just well, first things first, take a pinch. Now I've done the unbelievable. You know, the question is... You know what? I don't think I really wanna give that dragon more power. Leave the urn. Let's be nice for once. Well, not necessarily nice, but you know, reasonable.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Kinda missed you talking about your ladder.
Perhaps I could have
Shut
a try
up.
at that.
Now let me guess, this leads just to the mountain top. Yes, it does. I'm Colgrim.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Kinda don't like him, you know. He's been a bit of an asshole. You know, I think Liliana would be very much pleased with me not defiling the ashes. And you know, I do have a soft spot for my full little teammates or crewmates or whatever sort of people I have around me. I don't tend to annoy them overly much for no good reason. Actually, that annoys me. At least give me a normal number. Now then, was there anything I actually wanted to get my hands on? Waking Nightmare. Oh, there are only stunned attackers. Only if I'm upon the caster center for the version of defect, things that already Steve cannot resist. Which would make this one very useful. Oh yes, I was going for Chain Lightning, wasn't I? Now then, let's save the game and expect trouble. Couldn't you have more cunning? Now that I think about it. Yeah, right, you are the Guru who doesn't have a... Why am I in front? It's a horrible idea, isn't it?
You have been to the urn, but Andraste has not been freed. What manner of treachery is this?
I owe you no
I should
explanation.
never have trusted you with this task. And now you will die. Behold the fiery vengeance of Andraste herself!
But the spirit said that's not Andraste. Ouch. Run away! Heroically! Oh, there's some little distance. Yeah, damn, I need to zoom out. Get the other one. Heal the fireball! Now then. Plague. Problem. I'm stunned! Yes, my people are dying. You are already doing something. Why don't you use one? Oh, come on, Alistair, you. You had all the time in the world to heal yourself, didn't you? Colgrim, he's tough. Well, Zephyrin, you're fighting pretty damn hard there, I can see, but your chances aren't really good. Might actually be a good moment to take potion. I think he's going to battle really. Jesus. As soon as that guy hits, it's really worrisome. Oh shit. Don't attack me! What have I ever done to you? Yes, Zephyrin. Hit him! Come on, Zephyrin. Do something. This is becoming kind of ridiculous. Oh shit. Oh shit. Strategical genius, my friend. Ha!
I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
More stuff.
Is it just me, or did I do really badly back there?
Well, if you have to ask, Alistair, I was not impressed with your performance. Let's make a save, just in case that dragon actually decides to come down now. Which I have no doubt it will. I think it will be kinda pissed off that I kinda dealt with his people.
Got it.
Well, we won this one. Far so good. Save the game again. I'm kinda surprised I don't see her swooping down and being like, oh, I'm gonna get ya. I mean, it's up there. I can see it. Is it just gonna ignore me? I mean, if it doesn't want to come down. But I pissed off his handlers so much. I can live with that, but it's kinda anticlimactic, you know? I was actually expecting something. That's kinda sad. Oh well. Guess we can't have everything. Can't have a cool boss fight. Now let me actually go back the long way and check out if I actually have forgotten anything. I don't think so necessarily. But you know, just in case. Kinda sad. I wanted to slay a dragon. Not wanna wait until all the way to the Archdemon to do it. And seriously, what's the point of actually going out of my way to piss off Fulgrim if I don't get to slay a dragon? Bad. I guess one can have really everything. Look here. And down we go. Actually, I could have taken the shortcut, couldn't I? Well, could have, should have. Always nice to go back and see your old work. Dead bodies everywhere. What's actually next on the agenda now that I think about it? Yes, we shall go to the forest again. Because those knives are as usual, incapable of doing anything. Apart from running away. That... Oh, look at that. Actually, Mr. Dragon never ran away. How did this ever happen? Well, not really a problem. I do remember werewolves, yes. I think you can actually get the werewolves, which sounds a lot more appealing than, you know, just a bunch of knife ears trying to be like, oh, we are useful, believe us. But I don't believe that. What looted you? Hey, that's almost surprising considering it's me. Level potion. I can live without that. Okay. Hey, it was the right decision to go back manually. Otherwise I would have missed a bit of loot. The interesting about the human specialization thing. I mean, Arcane Knight sounds kinda cool. Would also be pretty damn fitting because something I like to play in Baldur's Gate is a warrior mage. Or mage warrior, whatever you prefer. I enjoyed it rather greatly. Mostly because Baldur's Gate 1 is a rather low level environment that makes mages rather not necessarily weak. Their spells still matter, but they don't really have enough to reasonably be a full-time mage. So being a warrior is a bit a very nice added bonus. Also, it gives you a lot of extra HP, which is very useful considering that in Baldur's Gate, when your main character dies, it is game over. And honestly, that's not much fun. Now then, with the ashes we can heal the guy. Jarl, right? And I forgot his name already. And then I can go back to Denerim. It was at visit Brother Genie TV. And be like, wow, you kinda missed a whole nice story there. Totally awesome and stuff. And while I'm at Jarl, can't I also sell stuff? I can. Before that, let me just look this up. Come on. Yeah. Actually, let's make it like this. We go to the camp. We're gonna through all the equipment. Make sure everybody's equipped with stuff. Good stuff. Then we sell a bit of the other stuff and then we continue on. Yeah, I think we'll actually just keep that one for just because it's kind of fun. A bit of an irony. Improves blood magic. And that one I want to keep because, well, I might actually do that. +3 magic, +3. That sounds useful. Okay, 5 electricity damage. That's actually sounding good. Now, the stehen. Well, let's see. Massive one. Cultist armor gloves. Would it look... No, look, for a man it actually looks somewhat reasonable. Jesus. That set could be very well be worn by a Knight. That would be quite useful actually. Now let's see if we got a nice little cultist greatsword. Let's see here. Messy Guilds, 5 critical damage. That's actually a bit better still. Well, that was very useful for you. Now, as for you, my dear little friend, let's see if I got something for you. That's not even worth considering. Armor-wise. You can't even word it because you have too little in the storage department yet. No, I don't think I can actually do much for you. No, definitely. Let me take a look at you. Cultist Dagger. Well, that should be good. Apart from that though, not very much. To offer. Kinda nice, this set. I will admit that. Everybody gets a new set of armor out of it. That's kinda good. Never apparently did I equip you completely. Strange. I was pretty sure I did that. Considering that you were around quite a bit. Well. Apparently I kinda did not. Longbow, shortbow, whitewood bow. That looks good. And we've got one again. I don't think I have much for you. You know what? You take that. Looks kinda horrible, but I'm sure you can deal with that. Even her, it looks rather normal. Oh wait, it's the other one, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I think I will actually keep that one for myself. I don't think I have very much for you, sadly enough, doggy. Nope. I don't think I have much for you either. Not gonna give you my good ropes. Those are for me. Oh, good enough, I guess. Now then, let's sell some stuff.
Something you need? I'm sure.
And on we go. I'm never gonna do anything with that anyway. Now you away. I don't really make much use of you. Technically speaking, that does make it harder for me, doesn't it? Okay, that's gift, that's gift, that's gift, gift, gift. Gift. It's the 10 of Elon in the most cherished form, Colgrim's horn. The sound from the top of the mountain overlooking the village. Shit. I kinda forgot about that. Ah well, let's travel back and actually do that. I want to fight a dragon. Actually, I don't think about it. Can't I take Liliana with me now? I can, can't I? As long as I don't plan to actually fuck up the urn, she should not ring it. Theoretically speaking, you could also... what was it called? Harden her beforehand. That's also an option. Not this longbow. I should definitely check out if Liliana needs that. Leaf thatch, but like two-handed. Stain. No, I never considered an axe for you. And I will not start apparently. Indiana. Jesus, that one actually is on a level that even you can't use it. That's somewhat impressive. Come on. Is my chest full again? Maybe I need to sell a few more stuff. Thanks. If I'd known then, I would have done this before. Shut up. Let's see here. You know what? Let's actually sell a lot more stuff. Make a bit of room. I kinda would like to keep those. Colgrim had actually said something about his fucking horn. I actually have made use of it. I think mostly my chest is full of fucking gifts. Maybe I should actually start gifting those at some point.
You and your friends have...
Yes, I'm an awesome folk. You don't need even to tell me, I know. Heavy gloves that have reduced aim time. Why? Actually, is there anything here I would like to sell off? Sell actually. Okay, let's actually look at what I have here. You have something to offer, you have something to offer. You have... Oh, well, you not so much actually. Really not that good, yeah. It's boring. Boring. Yeah. By lungs decide to do anything else that has nothing to do. I'm actually breathing. So, you know, that might actually be useful. Well, at least I'm rich. So good. That's actually pretty nice. I think I'm somewhat happy actually. No, most of it should actually fit in my chest. What actually do I have left here? That is not even supposed to be in there. Oh, put my weapons aside and actually give those people some gifts. Because those are actually taking a lot of space. Putting all my stuff away. Come on, come on, come on, come on, almost, almost. You can do it, you can do it. Okay, now do the heavy room about a little bit. Sure. More again. Yeah.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
Apparently.
Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
did not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Ah. Oh, apparently that's actually part of a quest. Cool. Yeah. It's Antivian, wouldn't that fit different? Let's see.
That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely. Thank you.
Oh.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really feel like I was home.
Oh, don't worry, corrupt politicians, we forgot those.
Well, marvelous.
No, look, he's happy with that. Always like being nice to my party. And Rusta's Graves, that sounds like something Liana would enjoy.
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely, and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry
Really?
petals
Apparently I've
amongst
had a
her
lot of good
clothes.
gifts, actually.
Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Sure. I kind of was busy slaying stuff, so I kind of forgot that. Judge from Palestine as a civilian. And it's also on Rust, so maybe she would be happy with it.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Little Noxine, the cat of team hangs off. No, I don't think you're gonna like this. This was not a far, a bit too tough. Murray clan. Got any potions. Dark, Dacian, the foreboding appearance. Think so. That is what you look. Baron Lady, maybe that?
Why, thank you so much.
Elysium Portage range.
Why, thank you so much.
Which one was jewels in her? White Rune Stone. Morgan, what else would you like?
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks. Interesting.
You would like bones. What would you actually like?
A generous gift. Thank you ever so
You like that. Would you like some?
You have my thanks.
What you did?
You have my thanks.
It doesn't get much of a reaction, or does it?
Oh, this is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
Apparently in Redcliffe Castle.
Oh, the Arl study?
Well,
Then
apparently.
he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Maybe he meant to give it back to you.
Maybe he did. He might even have brought it with him one of those times he came to see me at the monastery. Not that I would have given him a chance, as belligerent as I was to him. Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is.
Well, don't worry, we've got the ashes, we
I'd
can
had
do
this
that.
a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Aren't I a nice person? Yes, you're special, you're my
Is this the
teammate.
part when the music starts and we begin dancing? Because I'm game. Where's the minstrels?
Well, now the rest should actually fit. I don't remember every goddamn last person who likes which fucking gift. Okay, before we rescue the from his eternal slumber, let's go back and fight the dragon. Because I want to fight the dragon. You.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
And you.
Indeed.
Yeah, sure, I have to go there again, don't I? Oh, no, actually. Don't scream at me! Give you some willpower, then critical shot, aim. That sounds useful. Now let's see, I think if I go through here I can actually take a shortcut. Actually, was it this side? Nope, it's one higher. But this side was right. Dead bodies everywhere. You can absolutely see I was here. Just by the sheer number of dead bodies lying in the way. Yes, let's venture forth. Which kind of leaves the most annoying part of. Well, the first is somewhat okayish, I guess. There's one more annoying part. Awesome, huh? Let's see if the game actually summon that thing. And it landed. Right on top of me. Ouch! Don't hit me! I'm a nice, very nice person. And I petrify you. No, but I can freeze you. For precisely 1 second. That almost didn't hurt. That kinda hurt. Is that already? That's a very good sign to begin with, especially because it's technically speaking our tank. Jesus, dragon. You really like to hurt me. Why me though? No, I'm not going to stand here. Take that. Thank you very much. Life Dranger. Oh well, too bad. from a mile away. Same rule as usual. The game allows you to actually heal in combat. Okay, damn it, you don't make use of it. Stupid dragon. That's what you get for that. Stupid dragon.
My bruises are all bruised now.
Jesus, you have lots of stuff, don't you? And that's not that good. Interior longbow. That's somewhat better. Check ammo. Doesn't really speak to me. Let's see what is it. 20 electrical damage. Something new. Change. Not really good. Not really. Not really. Not really. Got a new quest. Okay. Well, I mean, if it's Flemeth's grimoire, there's probably going to be lots of problems inside. I mean, yeah, you don't get to that age without a few horriblenesses. Basically. Now then, now I can finally go out of yet never look back. And we are now a proven Dragon Slayer. Yes. Go to the camp, so our injuries heal. And we're gonna take care of the Jarl.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
That was fast. What did you find?
Not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Oh, yes, you look disturbed.
Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries. Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own. Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired, their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
So, is Flemeth immortal or not?
Whatever spark of the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from dying of old age, but her body deteriorates. Eventually, she would be so wizened as to be senseless and immobile.
That sounds like a
So,
variant.
she must seek a new body. A fresh body and start the cycle anew.
Can this body be anyone? Or must it be your daughter?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be.
Well,
I am
sounds
sorry.
horrible.
This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion.
Really had no idea.
Flemeth is capable of many things. I was a fool not to suspect her capable of using me for her own self-preservation.
So why would she then risk actually sending you out?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more
Excuse
powerful.
me.
According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So if you died, she would have another daughter?
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korcari Wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
Why do you need? What do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Oh boy. Perhaps you should talk to her about it first?
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
So why do we need help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Very well. You are part of my team.
Then
I'll
what
do
needs
it.
to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Korcari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she would truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Let's see what I can do.
am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Oh boy. Maybe I shouldn't have given her that fucking grimoire. Now I actually have to do this.
Alright, alright.
Oh why, oh why.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way then. Then we go here, then we go there. Oh boy, an ambush. And I see trouble behind me. I don't like it. I've got a fireball. Everything's dead. Well, that was not a hindrance. Blocked. Yeah, guess there's only one way forward then. And on we go.
Alright, alright.
As far as I remember, Flemeth is a bit of an annoying enemy to fight. Mostly because she turns into another dragon. Because dragons are fucking fun to fight.
And
And so you return.
I do.
Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
Well, something like this. We know your little secret, Clemens.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows who extend your unnatural lifespan, for example.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
Here comes the very important difference. Morrigan is part of the crew. You are not. Yeah, that makes it very easy. I need Morrigan, you know?
Choice. There is power in choices, as there is in lies. I shall give you one of each. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
Nope.
Shame. What will it be then?
Exactly what I
It is a
said.
dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Yeah, that is what we generally call the problem. Don't say you're gonna get that right. Jesus, you hurt like a bitch. You know, understand, man. Killing is more important. What would be if you idiots would actually in a reasonable time frame? Actually, how does it look? Oh boy. I'm not gonna stand here. Alistair. I should have set this up a bit more, I will admit. That's still a bit of a way. You do that. And Alistair, you do that. Okay, Alistair. Now you're a bit of an asshole. Sometimes. Smoky. Just a bit. Flemeth the Shapeshifter. Oh, but that's what the dear Lord has actually created healing potions for, doesn't he?
Just call me the Reaper!
Oh, that is pretty cool. I love that very much. Alistair's riding an old woman. Okay, we'll admit it was a bit of a flat show, but you know, one needs a bit of entertainment in those dark times. Let's see if we actually have something here that is actually worth it. Ropes of Possession. Morrigan only. I will say that was not the most useful. For me. Very useful for Morrigan though. I'm seeing a bit of a pattern here. Actually, Stan leveled up. You know what, Stan? Considering what I see of you, a bit more constitution would probably do you very well. 26, 40 strength. Okay, so maybe I need to actually give you more strength. 40 is the goal. Next thing was a swing attack and boss attack. When it sweep. And giving you a bit of an AoE capability sounds useful. Back to camp we go. Be like, hey Morrigan, you remember how we talked about killing your mother? We did. I also got you a new robe. Where are you? There you are. Robes of possession. Wow, you look so fashionably like before. Actually, can I just give you that as a gift? Oops. I can't give it to myself.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. Thanks
yes.
for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
You do that and we will know. Yeah, you.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll go with the DR and save DR. Actually, the blight is kind of spreading rather slowly, isn't it? When I think about it. Haven't really moved much from Weathering.
Right ahead.
Yeah, church. A little asshole. Now I think about it. Yeah, no. You are doing something. Just not doing very much. 3 XP.
On my way.
Friggin'
Trap right ahead.
Omega Battle Axe. This me, does it sound like some anime game? Especially with the Omega part in it. Well, let us not dwell on this.
On my way.
Doesn't do the long way.
As you like.
Just want to get to the point where I can actually...
Trap right ahead.
Where? Oh, there. I mean, they are flimsy, you know, and I'm not really worried about them. And we go to the forest, and actually don't I have some side quests in the forest? I have. Or are we time-wise? We're kind of running a bit later than I was hoping for. I'm kind of sleepy, and if I go to bed early, I can do much more tomorrow. I mean, apart from, you know, working. Half day it is. After that, bit of a break, bit of a lunch. Then we can actually do some more streaming. Now, can't we? Yo, Banshee.
What you have new?
I found your urn.
Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Oh, look how happy he is. Isn't that nice? And I'm just standing here with my death aura. Just waiting for him to die so I can absorb his life force.
Where am I?
You're not dead.
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Well, let's avoid a few minor details along the way. Like how I kind of banged your son's soul away for a threat from a demon. Who was a threat at the time? Well.
This is most troubling.
That's putting it very mildly, my friend.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much.
Yes.
Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well.
Now, we did save your life. The other part...
Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
Well, if you'd like, I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe.
Nice.
You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Very nice. Oh, thank you very much.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
Yes. So what are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
But once everyone learns what he's done...
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
You mean Alistair?
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Well, shit. You intend to put Alistair forward as king?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
Nope.
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
Of course not.
I see only
Nobody
one way
wants
to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
Well, what's stopping Logan from just, attacking Redcliffe?
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly.
Good point, actually.
For a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
What if he defeated him in battle?
Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough.
Also
As a
good
Grey
point.
Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own.
Well, do you think this landsmeet idea will work,
That
actually?
depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
So, what in the meantime?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
You know, wouldn't it be just easier to kill
I'm
him?
not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses.
Oh, damn it, does it need to be so complicated?
I'm not even certain where Loghain might be.
Probably in Denerim.
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the Landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
That's actually pretty damn smart of a move.
Very well.
Little choice.
I will send out the word. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Well, true enough, that is. And as I said before, as for the hero part, let's not look into some of the more interesting details of that matter. Where is it? There it is. So now we can actually another peacefully return to the woods and do business there. Yeah, before we do that, let me take a look at my quest log, just in case I've missed something horrible. Universal understood curse, blah 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 blah. Ironbark, sure, we can do that. Now full of lesser noble wealthy homes, 12 of them, they're well connected. Well, it's some side quest, it's not that important. The last one here is in Orzammar. Don't remember that one. No, those two I can actually do in Denerim. I can give it to the smithy dude. Close the banister. Window to just finish that law. Press the first deep roads, Denerim to the bar. Yeah. And the last one is in Orzammar. And that's also in the forest. Soldier's Peak. Denerim's alienage, can't go there yet, so that's later. First Black Mountains are Orzammar 2. Never really found the last one. 50 for Denerim, okay, let's not do that. Well, all in all, it does seem to be all going pretty well. But next in line we have the forest, and we have Orzammar.
That's the way. Now guard yourself.
That should actually be it. Then we can go to the Landsmeet in Neu Loghain. He deserves it, no question about it. Then we can take care of the Darkspawn. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Hello, it's me again. Haven't seen you in a while. I know you have a bit of a pressing problem with all our people dying of the curse. But you know, I just had something to do, so hope you don't hold that against me.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
Yeah.
I am no merchant.
I'm no merchant, he says as he opens his wares to me and be like, well, yeah, take a look. You're not convincing me, boy. No, actually, I think yes, I have actually a bit of a need of healing stuff, because I've actually used quite a bit of it. Come on. I mean, considering just how much goddamn money I have, that's not really something I'm all that bothered by. Just let Baldur's Gate, going on a shopping spree, spending a few 100,000 gold and be like, rip. No problem. I've got the money. And I don't think you really have anything useful otherwise, don't you? Now then, Keeper's Blah Shadow.
You have betrayed the trust of my clan, and no doubt stolen from us. Zathrian shall hear of this, I assure you.
He said
Master Verathorn would supply you with equipment. Not that you... Suppose I should not be surprised. Zathrian was right. I'm too I have nothing to say to you. If you're truly here to help my clan, then please do so.
Yeah, I would have done so if you wouldn't stop me from stealing from you. Everybody else is okay with it. It's hero's privilege, you know? Some people. Well, that is the forest. But I will do this next time. Because we actually are moving forward rather quickly. I mean, there's not really that much left. I mean, Ozama is a bit of a pain in the ass. I remember that much. And then there's just the Landsmeet and final confrontation with the Darkspawn. Gosh, it shouldn't take that long actually, now I think about it. Actually, good time to start thinking what I'm going to play next. Don't know, Dragon Age 2 never really took me in so much. Play Inquisition, I never really played that one. No, well, I'm gonna think about that while doing other stuff. And with that in mind, I shall bid you adieu. Have a good one and all that, and yeah, we shall see each other again soon-ish. Don't really know yet. Tomorrow evening is definitely near time, but depending on how I feel, I might actually do something before that too. So, yeah, we actually do know a bit about the planning. Yeah, and with that, I shall say until then.